Hi, welcome to my channel, AS in the Truck, or Ass in the Truck, however you want to say it. I decided to start a channel and talk about my story, talk about me, and what I have done to combat this disease. I've had, well, I'll start off with, my name is Michael. I'm a father of three. One of the three kids is mine. After I was diagnosed, I had my son tested, and unfortunately he tested positive for the HLA-B27. I've had AS for 22 years now, and diagnosed only 3 years ago. And wow, what a journey. It's been tough. I'm finally in a position right now to actually talk about it. This is something I wanted to talk about for quite some time now. I just haven't been in the right mindset, and even then I'm still working my way through it. I have eliminated probably about 95% of my pain, and that's great and all, absolutely. So I can function, I can do everything, and and everyone can be like, oh great, so you can live a normal life. Yeah, I can go bike riding, I can go skiing. The problem is it's the mental health. Like, you don't understand how damaging this disease has on you mentally. Depression, anxiety, motivation, and even though my pain's relatively gone, the mental aspects, it stays with you, and it is slowly getting better. I am doing things to help it out, but man, it's a slow process. However, anyways, I don't want to get too much into this. I just want to keep this as an introductory video, so you know who I am and what I want to talk about in my channel. Sometimes I can wake up in the morning and I don't have any pain anymore. Sound awesome? Yes. How did I do it? Completely opposite of what the AS, American Association, tells you to do. What foods to stay away from, and just many other things that they do suggest. I followed that protocol, and it only made my symptoms worse, and I wasn't having none of it. So I buckled down, did a lot of research, went through all the supplements, herbal supplements, whether it's CBD, turmeric, it seems to be like the go-to, but I think it's more placebo than anything. If anything, it made my symptoms worse. I've ended up in the hospital testing supplements, and I spent several times for thousands of dollars, which didn't really make any sense, but I think you got the idea. And after through all my research, it just came down to a couple things. So simple, yet I had to go through all my researching, all my testing, just to get to this point, because where I got to, I was told to stay away from it. Do not touch it. It'll make your symptoms worse. It'll aggravate it. It'll cause flare-ups. It'll cause heart disease, blah, 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 blah. So I never even looked at it. So I, went online looking at herbal supplements. And I end up in the hospital from, internal bleeding, yes, coming in my stool, dizziness, I passed out. But to me, it's worth it, because before I was in a really bad place, where at one point I wanted to, or thoughts of ending my life just to escape this pain, but I didn't want to do that. I want to live, so the only way I'm going to do this, I got to do something about it. So I did. So if you like what you see and you want to stick around to see what I have to say, please do. I'm just a normal guy. I work in construction. I had a landscape business for 15 years, and then then after I left that job, because at the time my back was so bad I could barely get out of bed some days, I could barely walk, and landscaping is probably not the best choice for a job. What I did end up getting into after that was insulation and poly in new construction homes. And I think that's probably one of the best jobs I could have, because I am on my feet all day and I have to be moving. I'm bending down, I'm going up a ladder or step ladders, like literally 20, 30,000 steps a day. So if I need to be mobile, I need to stretch, I need exercise, this job by far is the best job that, you know, you could possibly have in order for this, you know, to feel better or to keep you flexible. And that's what I've been doing. So I will be talking about what supplements I do use, the diet that I am on to control this, and I'm not the only one on this diet. There are actually a couple of YouTubers out there that also go on this, are also on this diet as well to help control this disease. So hang around. I'm going to be doing probably just short videos talking about little topics, again, about the supplements, the diet, mental health, my kids, what's to come for them, or sorry, for one of them, the relationship with my wife. That's, I think, in any relationship, that's probably the hardest factor, the hardest toll on your wife, because if she still is around, you have to thank her, man, because it's a lot of stress on her, because all your time, any valuable time you have, 99% of it's spent on yourself feeling better, and everyone gets neglected around you. And this would be something, when that video comes, it would be good to share with other people so they can understand, because people don't understand about pain when they're not in it. And sure, a person can come up to you and say, hey, I had lower back pain, and I'd be like, oh, did you want to commit suicide, that it was so bad, just to get away from it? And if they say no, well, then you don't understand, because you will never understand. There's no escaping this disease. You can lessen the symptoms, which I have done, but I think that's the biggest thing, when people think they understand, but they don't. And those are the things I want to talk about. And of course, this is something that is a great tool to share to other people. Anyways, thanks for listening, and subscribe. This is my first time making a video ever. I think I had to hit the delete button on the starting of each video quite a few times, because I don't do this. So I think, guys, the more I talk, the better I'll get at it, and we'll go from there. I will talk soon, and you'll see me soon.